to Tuesday ab attack. No equipment necessary. If you want to amp things up a little bit, you can reach for an at-home weight, which could be a log, a ball, a brick, a dumbbell, or you could use no weight at all. We're going to get to some kneeling wood chops later on today. But we'll start off first with just an inhale up, big reach up to get that day kicked off, ready to go, all the way down. Happy Tuesday. We are going to work on firing up those abdominals today, strengthening the muscles down the back side of the body as well. Excellent. Just a nice, easy lift up the toe. We're going to rotate things around. Beautiful. One more of those. Excellent. Interlace the fingers. We're going to stretch that chest and then go for the upper back. And coming down onto your mat. We're going to be doing 60-second rounds of exercises today. And our first one, we're going to be actually going to the back side of the body with hip lifts. So setting yourself down, you're going to bring your heels in towards your buttocks, palms down on the mat, and we're going to go ahead and press up, extending through the hip, release partially back down. And we've got 60 seconds here. Add an exhale as you press up. Great way to strengthen the glutes. They are an important muscle to help reduce the risk of back pain. Have a strong, healthy back. Nice work. We are halfway through here. More seconds. So we don't want to just work the front side of the body. When we're doing our core workouts, we want to get the back side as well to promote good posture and a balanced, healthy body. One more for me. Up we go. Press it and release. Roll onto your hands and knees. Moving into bird dog, we're going to have the hands right below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Inhale in, exhale, force the exhale as we reach the hand and foot away and switch sides. We've got 60 seconds here. Nice active warm up while also firing the muscles down the back side of the body. Halfway point. One of my favorite exercises, if you ever have any stiffness through the body, this is just a great way to loosen things off. Multi-joint, gets the breath moving. We're going to go 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more to go. Excellent. Now you can either double up your mat. If you're on a carpet, you're probably a-okay on the knees here. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit of support with a blanket under my right knee. I'm going to bring my left knee forwards. So here I'm going to hold on to either a weighted object, or I'm just going to use the weight of my arm, and we're going to go 30 seconds in a kneeling chop. Here we go. So we're coming up and release. Exhale it up. 10 more seconds and then we're going to switch sides. Modification would be no weight, or perhaps coming just a partial lift up, and let's switch over. Now bringing the left knee down, right knee forwards. Again, we're going for 30 seconds here. Excellent. So that is in our transverse rotational plan. Okay, let's go take your mat. We're going to scoot that off to the side. If you had one down there. And you are going back to a second round, just 2 rounds through these warm-up exercises. We are coming back for 1 minute of glute lifts. So this is when we lift up, we're also getting hip extension. And our hip muscles, if we're doing a lot of seated time during the day, get very short and tight. So this is a great way to lengthen that front side of the lower body. Doing the full minute again. If you missed our trigger point therapy yesterday afternoon, highly recommend you catch the video on that. It's got some great releases for the psoas, which is responsible for hip extension. We did a lot of work on the piriformis hip rotators. We also did the pectorals, the IT band and the quads, and the soleus lower leg. So really worth doing that. I know that we feel a lot better and looser today after that trigger point therapy. Probably take you about 20 minutes. All you need is a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball for that. All right, bird dog. Again, really focus on using that breath. Place it down and switch. You can think of this as your prep set, your healthy back set, or back pain prevention set, all well worth investing the time here. Halfway point, you have 30 seconds to go. Seconds. You got it. Okay, we're going for that kneeling chop. So we'll start with our right leg down, left leg coming forwards. We're going to hold our object, or pretend we're holding an object. We're going to start at the bottom. We're going to lift up. All of us rotate to some degree during the day. So when we're looking at training our body, working on our fitness, we want to make sure we include all those different actions and different planes of motion, not just front and back movements or side to side. It's important we get rotation in as well. We're going 30 seconds here, and then we're going to switch sides. Just from these couple of minutes, I can already feel an improved range of motion as I rotate, simply by doing the motion. Switch legs, left knee is going to go down, right foot is coming forwards, up we go. Racket and ball sports, fantastic for this. Tennis, golf, softball, baseball, really good for trunk rotation in swimming. Trunk hip drive. Excellent work. We're going to go 2 more. All right, you are done with your object. If you did have one, you can pop that off to the side. Goes right by my flip-flops. I'm going to also put my blanket off to the side here. We're going to come down onto the mat, and we're going to move on to straight leg bicycles. So I'm going to give you a modification first. Lying down would be right knee stays bent, left knee comes to the elbow or towards the elbow. If you want to advance, legs come up straight. We're going to lower, rotate, squeeze, bring ourselves back to that start point. You guessed it, you've got 1 minute today. Now the modification is going to give you a lot more support on your lower back. So if you are prone to discomfort in the lower back, you're going to stick with that modification. If you're not, you're going to come with me with the straight leg bicycles. Really looking for a nice even pace. I want you to squeeze across and up. You've got your halfway point. Looking for 4 more from you. 4, tap, 3, tap, 2, tap, and 1. Next one up is going to be hollow bridge. So we're going to imagine that we are a hollow hull here. You can again have a modification of the right leg bent and holding the hands up. It could be here, or it could be hands behind the head. The full exercise is picking both feet up and extending both hands behind your head. If you're a swimmer, I'm looking for you to streamline your arms. To make it easier, the feet go further up. To make it harder, they lower down, and we're off. Halfway point. Looking really good here. Clamping those lower abdominals in super tight, eyes looking up to the roof, head is back, the head is adding resistance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've got it. Come onto your hands and knees. Now I'm going to flip that up. So it's a little bit of a different option for you. We're actually going to work on a little bit of extension through the shoulder. Now, you could be here. You could bring the knees up and hold. As soon as you do that, you're going to feel your lower abdominals pulling really tight. If you want to go to the full version, we're going to go for a London bridge hold. Lifting up, so we're not in a downward dog. We're going to slide our feet back, pull in super tight, and we're going to hold it here. I think we're going to call it the Brooklyn Bridge, actually. Seeing that's one of my favorite ones to swim under. Really, really tight, pulling the lower abdominals in. We're going 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back here. Lengthening out through the base of the back. And we're going to come back onto your back, and we're returning to our bicycles. You got level 1 or level 2. Just a reminder, level 1 is here. Level 2 is the straight leg, 1 minute, and lift and go. So a definite stop in between each rotation, and then I'm giving it a little pause as I lift up and over to the side. The lower you drop your leg, the more you're going to tax the lower abdominals. Keep both legs active. By that I mean lift the kneecaps, flex the foot. Looking for excellent control and form here. Pressing the back into the mat. We want to make sure when we lower the leg, we're not arching the back. 1 more each side. Very good. Bring the knees into the chest. Okay, we got hollow back here. 1 or 2 legs. Engage and hold. To make it easier, one leg down, hand supports the back of the head. Otherwise, you're going to come with me, extend it a little further for a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, lower 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Okay, Brooklyn Bridge coming up. So the differences between this and our plank, we're not right over the shoulders, we're extending back. You've got your version here, or you're going to step your feet back. You're going to try and make a bridge shape by pulling the hips up slightly, and we're going to hold 30 seconds. Should be really imagining pulling everything in through your midsection. You can think about perhaps a pair of jeans that was put through the dryer. We always tell ourselves that that shrinks them, and you are trying to pull those up and suck everything in tight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Stretch it back. Excellent. Okay, straight leg bicycles, or we're doing level 1, bent leg bicycle. You have 1 minute. Going to go ahead, get ourselves into position, and here we go. Drop, engage, rotate, pause, center it up. Drop, engage, and center it up. Really making sure I've got a start and a stop to each movement. We've got 15 more seconds. Nice work. Okay, bring the knees in. We're going to go for that hollow back. So remember you have your options. Maybe just have a leg, 2 arms, hands behind the head, or take it to the full 1. And here we go. Keep that breath moving. Maybe lifting that upper body a little bit higher. You are doing great. You've got 10 more seconds in this. Come on, squeeze tight. Maybe lower the legs a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Brooklyn Bridge coming up. So options here. Come up a little bit. Walk those feet back. Get on the toes. Walk the hands forwards. And we're making a bridge shape. And we're holding for 30 seconds. So if you dedicate and commit yourself to having strong abdominals and back, strong core, you have so much power from within, physically and mentally. It's so worth taking the time to work on this. 10 seconds coming up. If you want, you can see if maybe you can stretch those hands a little further forwards, feet a little further back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. Excellent. Next Next exercise, we're going to roll onto your back again. And we're going to work on roof runners. Now these are primarily lower abdominals. Get a little bit of hip flexor in there as well. We're going to have our hands down by our side. And what we're going to do is pretend that we are running on the roof. So I've got my feet flexed. And I want you to notice what happens when you speed up that movement. Your lower abdominals have to kick in to de-accelerate and help you change direction. Okay, we are going for 60 seconds of roof runners. You might have a little giggle at the start of this, and then by the time 60 seconds is up, you're like, oh crap, that actually kicked in on my abs. Okay, here we go, quick little feet. Is your foot flexed? Check it out for me. Toes pull down towards the knees. Great work. Halfway point. If you want to advance a little further, you're going to go ahead and pick up your head, neck, and shoulders. Contract the upper abdominals as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees into the chest. Next up, we have single leg lifts. So you can either be in a chair position. This would be your level 1 option. I'm just going to drop the heel down to the mat. If you want to take it a little further, you can either slide your hands into the lower part of your hips or have your butt right on the mat. We're going to lower the legs and we're going to pull them up. To make it easier, you keep the leg drop higher and smaller. To make it harder, you're going to lower down further and draw up. Good, you've got 10 more seconds. And then we're going to advance that if you choose. Hold it halfway down or all the way down, flutter kick. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got it. Come onto your hands and knees. We're going to actively lengthen out through those hip extensors. These are called quad rockers or openers. So we're going to come forwards onto the thighs, and then we're going to press back. Forwards and back. Again, if you're not on carpet at home, you might want to double up your mat and bring your knees onto a blanket. 4 more. 3. Just notice the abdominals kick in as you change direction there. 2. And 1. Stretch it back. You are onto your back for roof runners. 60 seconds coming up. And go. Really want you to work hard on keeping your body very still and stable on the mat. The weight of the legs moving is wanting to move you around. And part of the benefit here, or how you're going to kick in your abs, is keep your trunk very still and your abdominals tight. Again, we're going to pull those toes back so the foot is flexed, not pointed toes. Excellent, nice adjustment. So play around with it, a little bit bigger on the feet. And if you want to advance, go ahead and pick up the head, neck, and shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Leg drops. You're either in modification level 1, dropping the heel and matching, Or we're going to take both feet, lower them down, and pick them up. Modification would be that smaller option if you're doing the leg drops, or you could use a single leg. The idea is to kick in the lower abdominals, especially when you're changing direction from going down, stopping, and then pulling back up. Okay, we're going to do our hold. Hold it up. And little single legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, knees into the chest, pull them tight, and we're going to come onto those quadriceps forwards and back. So press forwards, slightly lengthen, push back. Three more. One more. Take the stretch. Come onto your back. Roof runners. 1 minute. Taking perhaps your left hand down to your lower abdominals. Go your thumb on the belly button, your hand on the lower part of your abs, and you should feel it tightening up as you move those feet. If you want to advance, you're going to go ahead and lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. Squeeze tight. Last 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into the chest. So in our last set, we're going to go with some single leg drops. So you can again either be with the heel, or you can come here for the single legs. And go. Really pulling them tight through the abdominals. Halfway point. Try to reach those hands together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down, knees into the chest. Come up to your kneeling position. Coming into our final little bit, we've got our quad rockers. So we're going to press down, take it back, lengthening through the hip actively. 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back, knees apart. Press your heels together. I'm going to go ahead and walk your hands over to the left. Center it up. Take it over to the right. Come up onto your hands and knees. Bring your left arm up. You're going to slide it under your right armpit. Let your left shoulder come down towards the mat and look towards your right hand. Left hand, sorry. Same thing, repeat it. Switch sides. Okay. Come down onto a seated position, anywhere you're comfortable. Cross the feet or have the feet to the front. Go ahead and reach up. Take your left hand to the right knee. Look over your right shoulder. And work today. Keep up the good work. If you've missed any workouts, you can catch a lot of them on YouTube. So you can go and check that out under Charlotte Brynn if you want to find a lot of the workouts in one place. And remember, tomorrow 9 a.m. we have got a sweat fest coming up. Water bottle and towel. See you then.